All right, y'all, I'm sitting here at the edge of my couch and doing my July, August stuff in my main planner. So this is my monthly book. So if you are new here, I do monthly books since, I don't know, this is my 4th year. I do them in various sizes, and for me, as long as I have this, I'm able to play in all the different things. So this year, I played with a lot of smaller sizes because in preparation for a trip I knew I was going to take. So this is a pocket kind of plus. And I want to, use all of my books that I have. So I just used this on a whim. And it worked really, really well. What didn't work was my food log. Oh, my food has been so horrible. But I want to write more. Like yesterday I had snacks. I had I think I had cheese and nuts and pickles and things like that. And right now this is all I had, and I'm obviously still trying to focus on keto, and I have done not a good job. But I think also too, this layout is just not going to work. So in August, this is August's book, and it's more of an A6. So just a little, the width is the same, so it's just a little taller is all. I got it in a Lauren Phelps design cover, and, I've got my favorite pictures, and it's a little note to me on my mental health. These are my memory pages, and my memory one line a day. I've done that for 4 years now, where good, bad, ugly, I could just always go to the front of my books and know, okay, what happened that day overall. And I update it at night. Something new, let me just move this out the way because you don't need to be all in the finance business. I always do family and then show it over here because it's easier. So I always do like a family, and a personal. And then I always was checking out the dates. So this kind of helps me just to know what day I'm in when I open up this book. So for next month, I'm going to have my family stuff, but my personal stuff and then my finance automatic debits are going right here. I put a monthly. So my monthly has always been a separate book, and it's kind of how I do my pre-planning. But this year's the first year in a while that I have kind of like jacked with it because I changed to multiple sizes. So what I'm going to start incorporating is an actual monthly in my monthly, in the books that I'm in. Only because if I do have that moment where I'm like changing different sizes and I'm not keeping track of my, my overview, I have it in the actual book. I used to do this when I first started in my sections of my book. And then I will just use these. These are from Daiso. I got them in 2 colors and I really love them. I cannot find them anymore, so I use them religiously. And I just like to tick off the month. Right here, I'll put groceries. At first, I thought I was going to put it in the front right here. But what I tend to normally have too is like things that I need to buy throughout the month. And so I just kind of will put it on Post-its, and that is that. Then again, I'll start my habit tracker, my morning page, my devotion notes, my prayers, and then I'll do my food log like this. This is how I usually do my food log. I'll have goals. I'll have stuff for fasting. I can write all my stuff that I eat, and that's kind of how I focus on my health. And then I've got my brain dump, and then I've got my weekly. I still got to do my weekly as far as pasting it in. So this is not until I have one more week in this book, and then this starts the 31st through the 27th. I always put what week I am in. Always, always. And this is a Lauren Phelps design cover. It's very flimsy. It's very thin. They're not my fave, but they get the job done. I like Salty Katie Co. or Cat Espresso. I've heard is thicker, but my Salty Katie Co. ones are thicker. So that's kind of like what's going on here. I always still keep track of my exercise and my health log. Even if I don't exercise at all, I put like my starting weight and my ending weight at the end of the month. I still keep track. Now, why I did a whiteout right here is because this was 2021. I don't really care about the days of the week. I just care about if I worked out to check out. I'll just do like a little heart or something. So this has always worked for me. And if I ever need more sections, if I need to alternate, alternate certain sections, or if I need to come up with a certain, thing, I will always let myself do that. I always have a little commonplace area in the back, which is basically like a little notebook. One thing I will do is change out my tracker insert. I no longer need it to say victories and defeats and all that stuff. When I first started this tracker out, I didn't have personal and home. I only did victories and defeats, and I wanted to keep track of my mood. And then I visually track my mood on my week, because I love my weekly from Peanuts Planner Co. And I can't do it here because it's already a habit that's ingrained. So I literally have two where I can go back. And these are more just like the negative aspects. And these are more like how my mood just went back and forth each day. So I am probably going to get one from Simple Trending Co. I forget her name. Simple and Trendy Co. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if there's any free ones out there, but this no longer serves me. These little, this does, but this doesn't. I would rather this say mood, and I kind of want to do away with the victories because I don't really track them. I used to put my exercise and my keto over there as a victory, but I'm like, I just know that this is personal. Obviously, I've done none, but I still like to keep track of that. It's a habit. So that is going on there, and I really love that. I do have, let me see if I can go. Let me put this right there. Let's walk. Oh, stay there, don't move. What I do have is, my daughter's chair, is these books that I have left over from the year. Well, let's move some stuff because I don't want you all in my Kool-Aid. So these are books that are just completely empty, that I haven't done anything with. That this one is one that I did, but I can still use this as something. And I want to, because I need to get rid of these things, and I can't just have things sitting here completely blank when I know I can use them for my monthly book. This is a U of H line Moleskine. My husband gave it to me, and if I cut it down, he's going to be like, what? So maybe for December, because it's red, I might go ahead and just keep it to the wide size and use it and put my system in it. That way I can just kind of close it up, because if I cut it, I'm going to lose that little strap. So clearly I have a lot of standards, or a pretty decent amount, or wide, because that is my book of choice. This is a B6 Slim, and this is a B6 Slim. So if I was like, no, I want an A6, I can cut this down. I can cut this down, cut them down. So I can either go standard, wide, well, not wide, just that 1 month. So basically what I'm saying is I'm going to use these books up for the end of the year. It's perfect. Like this could be September. This could be October, November, or maybe not use this. September, October, November, December. That is what I'm leaning towards. I thought about wanting to do a standard for September because I got a lot of stuff going on there. I do know 1 month. Let's see which one it is long. I think they're all 5 weeks, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So September looks like it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know. I know December is. So we shall see. I do like that I have the options. I do like that I have the books. I do like that I can just like switch up things. One other thing I will say is I started out the year in a standard monthly like this, and that didn't work. because I changed to a smaller size. So this one's kind of wasted. The one that did stick was my monthly in the personal size. And I'm more than likely, this has a lot of personal information, but it looks like this. And it came from, I don't know, like Office Depot. So obviously if I go into like a B6 Slim or standard, I can just tuck this in. I still will keep a monthly at the beginning of each book, but this also has a yearly, which track like my period, I track sex, I track any kind of arguments or disagreements we have, I track major travel, I track like really big high level things on the yearly. So again, that was one of the things that happened. I have these here because these are my Moleskine and my B6. I will be talking about those soon. I do have I don't know, you're following me everywhere today, but I do have a Moleskine that my friend gave me. I think 2 of them. So this one will be for 2024. I also, and even though it's a 2022, I still will do the same exact thing for 2024. So I think I'm going to work on that. It's a little bent. I think it got bent in route, but I don't care. I could put like a sticker or whatever right here. So this will definitely come in 2024, and so will a Moleskine daily. And I haven't kept up with this one because it's not dated. And I like the how do you say? I like that I can keep one up throughout the whole year and it's dated. And because this is not, I'm just like, but I will still use this because that's just who I am. So anyhow, that is kind of like the big update with my main planner system. It's still going strong. I have, I'll show you all my books that I finished. This is where all my books live. They're in my closet. This was, brace yourself, a little area that I was using to kind of come in here. There's a chair to sit down, but it quickly turned into, let me just stash all that there. But these are my books. These is the whole year right now. The first, 6 months of the year. These all I need to, sorry, I ran up the stairs and I'm like, wow. So these are all the 3 years. So I need to kind of get them in a box and transition because I have 2019, 20, 21, 22, like I have all years in here. And these are monthly books. So if I pull any out, I flip through them all. I leave all the tabs on, like September 2021. And I just need to archive them better and have that. So I will move a box in here, put it under here. These are my monthlies. So you've got 2020, where I was in 2 different sizes again, 2021, 2022. I've got list and notes. I've got faith and prayer. Those were extra books. And then right here are all my trackers. This is how I used to track from 2018 to current. They were all in little pullouts. So I might go back and do that method again because it really, really worked. So we shall see. But anyhow, that is my video. So as you can see, there's June. I didn't put anything for this. This is May. So I need to put a sticker there. April. I kept this one in its cover. That's March. That's February. And then January was in 2 books because I was going like really simple minded and I ended up in 2 books. So that is my books for this year. Maybe I'll do like a flip of them, but they've got some really personal stuff in there. Once July is finished, I will put it on top of here, but I do need to deal with this. I haven't. I will, but anyhow, thanks for watching, y'all.